Today we are going to take a look at 9 symptoms of low dopamine. But before we start, I also need to point out that there can obviously be many reasons why a person have low dopamine levels in the first place. And doing a dopamine fast will unfortunately not do much for you if you happen to have some medical issues. But if you have a messed up dopamine system caused by overstimulation, like addictions or too much social media, adult sites and video games and things like that, then a dopamine fast will definitely help. And also, know that when we say things like signs of low dopamine, that could also mean either poor dopamine signaling or low dopamine receptor density, or then maybe just something is way off with the reuptake. But they can all give similar symptoms.
Scandinavian Bob here, hi. Yeah, a real voice and person behind this video, who has been involved in the porn addiction community for 13 years now and helped hundreds of guys quit for good. So if you don't like all these fake AI videos out there, consider subscribing.
So let's jump in and take a look at some of the most common ones. Number 1, you have low motivation and drive. With low dopamine, you can lose the motivation to do almost anything. At work, you just do the bare minimum. And even in your free time, you may have a hard time getting excited about things. At least to the point of you feeling pumped to make it happen. It's like you just don't really care enough about things. Number 2, short-term memory problems. Yes, having trouble with your short-term memory can also be a sign of dopamine problems. Number 3, feelings of fear and shame. Absolutely yes, and this one is often accompanied by low self-esteem. Number 4, you have a hard time keeping focused. Yes, concentration and focus can be a big problem, and things like reading a book without getting distracted can seem like a very hard thing to do. Even following along in the storyline in a movie can be a bit of a challenge if you have low dopamine. Number 5, you're tired and lack energy. Now, it's pretty normal to lose energy towards the end of the day, especially if you've been working hard. But if you often find yourself almost burnt out and you're not even sure why it is, it could definitely be because of a poor functioning dopamine system. Number 6, you have low libido. Yes, dopamine and testosterone are the key drivers of your libido. And if one of those are not doing its job, well, then you too may start underperforming in the bedroom. Number 7, you're moody and anxious. Again, these symptoms can be caused by a lot of things, but the fact is that low dopamine can indeed cause mood swings and anxiety as well. Number 8, you do not feel pleasure from previously enjoyable activities. Depression-like symptoms here, yes. It can feel like your default response to people who ask you to follow along and do something is something like, nah, I'm not feeling it, man, because you genuinely feel little to no interest. Number 9, and there can also be physical symptoms like tremors, increased muscle stiffness, and lack of coordination can also be a sign of low dopamine levels.
And speaking of dopamine and excitement for life, if you want to know if your dopamine system is currently working for you or against you, and how much corn has potentially affected you, you can take my free dopamine quiz right now by using the link under the video. Just click on that right now to get your own personal dopamine score. And okay guys, if you want to know why I personally decided to give up adult sites, I reveal it all in this video right here. This is Scandinavian Bob signing out for today. Consider giving me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.